Virginia was around the family for a very long time and got to a point where she just could no longer take it anymore, didn't like what she was seeing anymore, and decided that she needed to put out some information about her. And she says that she calls CPS. She also puts out an audio clip of Jennifer and Danny. It was a really deeply troubling voice memo.
Katie consistently reveals her next move in a matter of minutes. Get ready for a bumpy ride, everyone. Danielle Cohn's nosy neighbour, Virginia, is out for blood, and Katie smells ding, 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 dollars in the water. These are Katie's tweets from July 28, 2020. Virginia, the former friend of Jennifer, Danielle's mother, is currently in my DM spilling. Virginia says Michelle, her manager, took Danielle to get the abortion, and Ethan knew nothing due to being in hospital with a severe asthma attack. She says Ethan was lied to and not a bad kid. I'm going to see if I can get Virginia to do an interview. This is insane. She just sent me a screenshot of Jennifer admitting that she knew Danielle was having sex with Mikey, a 17-year-old at the time, and that they'd been instructed to lie about it. So here is what Virginia said. Ethan was the father of Danielle's child. According to Virginia, this was not a one-time incident between them, nor was Ethan the first for the girl. She also said Jen allows Mikey to share a bed with Danny at both their homes. She claims Jen's pushing of Danielle to dress and appear older and having no boundaries has resulted in a handful of young men taking advantage of Danielle for years. She said that Mikey and Danielle are also sexually active. Mikey is 18 and this would be a misdemeanor if true. Katie, what the fuck? When old stuff comes to light again, because of where we are and what's going on and what we know now, it's even worse. Virginia has agreed to an interview. At this point, the screenshots and voice memos are just being put out without the full context. I think a full interview in her own words is better than me giving you an abridged version of what Jennifer is doing to Danielle. I'm editing a video about the Duggars right now. Then I'm interviewing her.
Witnessed Jennifer slam her head into a wall to do a Musical.ly.
Wait, what?
We've witnessed, myself and my daughter,
Yeah.
Jennifer slam her daughter's head into a wall to do a Musical.ly.
So you're alleging physical.
Absolutely. This happened when she lived in Florida.
How often?
Quite often. If it wasn't physical, it was more verbal. You need to be online. You need to do this. You need to dress this way. That little girl has not had choices in her attire. I have watched since day one this manifest. We used to go to the Florida Mall together, and Jennifer picks out her outfits. Danielle would go for jogging pants, Jordans, and a cute little, maybe a little crop top or a top that she would cut. That's what she would go for. And Jennifer would say, absolutely not. That's not what you're supposed to put out there. She would force her daughter to.
This interview right here proves that Katie has not undertaken proper journalistic studies. Rules set in place, ethics, morals, what she has to do with the law to be able to broadcast these allegations. She is unable to ask further questions because she can't believe it. Look, you can even see she was half asleep and then she woke up. Look, she does not even understand the gravity of the situation.
About on my social media, like, why did you post her birth certificate? Her dad put it out. Her dad put it out because everyone was lying about her age, okay? So I want to show you something because I was doing some research a while ago, okay? So I want to just show you kind of the concerns because this is the part that gets people upset because this is her Instagram. So here's her Instagram. She has 4.7 million followers. This is a 14-year-old. This is a 14-year-old. This is a 14-year-old. She also has tattoos. So this is a big problem here, is that she's 14 and she's getting tattoos, which is not legal where she lives. But obviously, this is the type of content that her mom is putting out online.
Read it? So it's a DM. Danielle is messaging KJ. Danielle says, "You really are something else to allow that lowlife to say lies. Proud of you. You gave that lowlife her 10 seconds of fame." Katie responds, "Hello, Jen. She doesn't want fame." Then Danielle responds, "This is not Jen, and all that stuff is lies. She's a low-life piece of crap. She's just jealous, and that's the honest truth. She was best friends with my mum until she kicked her out. You need to get our side of the story." So Katie has shared this as a post, and she writes, "Jen is responding to me pretending to be Danielle right now. Not sure what fame Virginia gets by outing alleged child abuse. She isn't making money here, doesn't have social media. 1 minute she's banning people for mentioning her son and trying to present herself as a figurehead for autistic community in regards to the care of her son, clearly thinking she's a saint. Then the next she's digging deep into probably one of the most tragic events Danny has ever had to go through, trying to get all the nitty-gritty details and be the one to expose it all by interviewing Virginia. By being privy to certain details other YouTubers don't have, she feels above and beyond them and presumably is eyeing at those dollar signs too. But none of the others are getting this invested in the story because it's incredibly sensitive and involves a child's sex life. And abortion. Huh? They have respect for Danielle and what she's going through. Read the room, you clown. Oh my God, cactus high five all the time to you. Clappity clap in the air, clappity clap in the air. This is for you because I agree. Yes, yes, yes. 100% underline it.
16, even though she's 14.